we know Nicole is back. I'm wondering for each of you, did you think she had totally closed the door and returning? Or in the back of your mind, did you know she'd probably be back in some capacity?
I personally thought she completely closed it. I was like so sad about it because I really thought like she was just done and she was kind of moving on. So when she decided to come back, I was so happy and just so relieved because I missed my meatball so much.
I was the opposite. I was always going to be optimistic just because, I don't know, I always felt like it wasn't complete without her. So she would have to come back. Yeah. Where she'd have to like watch us and be like, guys, you suck without me. Like I just, we're just awful. But I always just wanted to, have my meatball. And obviously you can see in the preview, we were truly shocked. Like I had no idea it was going to be that during like Mike's sober anniversary party, and beyond excited and happy of how it happened.
And now, obviously, we know you two have already cleared the air with Angelina after, from last season. We haven't seen Nicole do that yet. Did you have conversations with either of them about how they could maybe try and patch things up between the two of them?
Well, do kind of what's best for you. All of us had to do it in our own ways. Like I did it in my way. Jenni had to have a doctor come in for it. And, so it was kind of like we all have our own different relationship with Angelina. So we all kind of had to do it what felt best for us. So you'll see it all. I feel like you'll see it all come out on this new season.
Yeah, the way that they talk to each other was wild. It's probably my most favorite part of the season that I'm looking forward to is when they get together and have a conversation, because I just think it just got reckless, which is what I love the most about us.
Mm. And I mean, what were your conversations with Nicole like after you had finished? Because, did she want to know everything that was going on? Did she wait to watch the show? I'm just like, what was that like?
So actually before Dr. Drew came in with the last season, I was FaceTiming Nicole in the bathroom, and I didn't know that they weren't going to show it or were going to show it. But I truly kept her like up to date with every section of what I was doing because she is our best friend. And she wanted to know just as much as I did because I went to Vegas later than everyone. So I kind of felt like an outsider, not by choice. So I'm venting to my boo. So she kind of knew everything before it aired, but I'm sure with her watching it, like she was probably seeing it from like a bigger perspective than just us about it.
Yeah. Cause I feel like even, when I was filming, like we have like a sister chat, so like we always talk. So I was trying to tell them like, you could see in the show, I was like, I feel a little pressured, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay. And then they watch it and they're like, oh, wow. Okay. Every night it was, Deena. So like watching
wasn't subtle.
is a little different than hearing about it. But we always keep each other in the loop with what goes on, especially with Nicole not there. We always were telling her, this is happening right now and this is happening. And, she's still part of the family, even though she wasn't physically there.
And now, Jenni, I have to ask, because I talked to Angelina last season and she said she hadn't, spoken with Zack yet after everything that happened in Vegas. We know they're both in this upcoming season. Did they have to have a conversation, and did you have concerns about maybe what would happen when they saw each other again?
No, actually, I didn't even think of that, but they never really actually had that conversation. I'm assuming everything's okay because Angelina just texted me that Chris loves Zack and she's asking to come over for a double date.
Nice.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. Girl, I'm too tired. She goes hard. She doesn't have kids, so she's allowed to do her thing and live her best life. And I'm old and in bed by like 9 p.m. So I don't think
girl.
Me too. And I don't have kids either. And, congratulations as well. I know, obviously we're going to see some of the engagement stuff coming up as well, but do you have concerns about the wedding, considering how the last one on the show went?
Oh, God.
And who will and will not be maybe giving the speech?
Angelina's more than welcome to make a speech. We actually haven't even started planning anything. I would love to have it on the show. If it doesn't happen like that, then, everyone will still be invited regardless.
Mhm.
Speeches will still be made on or off camera. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of jokes in regards to the speech. So.
Like worst case, Vinny can do another dad joke filled one for you.
Honestly, I have to give it to him. He deserves to be like an award host. He really does a phenomenal job at making fun of himself and like the crowd. And you'll see a lot of it in this season.
Yeah.
Like he deserves to be that level of host.
And for Deena, I know, congrats to you as well. How is everything going with you? I'm sure you have a busy, loud house right now.
Yeah, it might be loud right now. I'm sorry.
No, it's been good. I'm surprised.
Yeah. Well, my mom's here with PJ and Cameron is sleeping right here. But it's been good. My husband was home on paternity for a couple weeks, but he just went back this week. So Mama was by her, on her own with the two boys. But we have our little routine down now, and CJ's such a good little helper. So everything's been going really smooth.
Good. And last question I have for you is, what are you most looking forward to fans seeing from this season that you are allowed to tease?
Fun.
Yeah.
It's
Go
so
ahead.
Fun. So much fun.
We did so many activities, and I'm just really excited for all of you to see our families involved and our significant others. And it's really a family vacation this time, like a huge one.